This is Industry's Most Wanted. My name is PouVWA and I'm from Miami-Dade, Florida. You see me?
Had to turn into a sniper on the writer's block. For the right point of view, I take my shot. I should just see, ain't kicking shit to flies. They like that bullshit, and we on that bullseye. You dig? I don't trust on civilians. This ain't no ordinary business. Yeah, bitch, I'm a brand, a product of...
What's going on? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live. Where are we at?
Industry's Most Wanted.
I keep telling y'all we are the big one, not the little one. I heard we got Miami in the building. PouVWA. What is going on, family? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's good?
It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, he from Miami. I'm from Tampa. We Florida babies. Y'all can't tell us nothing.
Nothing.
Most definitely. Born and raised?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Growing up in Miami, such a beautiful city. Man, I love me some Miami, and I know you do too. Beautiful women, beautiful scenery, beautiful nightlife. Growing up out there, did it at all have an influence on you for wanting to do music?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us how.
I started doing music since a real young kid, like 7, 8. I was writing. But as far as Miami goes, like people like Ball Greasy, Piccolo, those people, they definitely influenced some of what I felt.
Yes.
When I wrote some of my cadence, some of my deliveries,
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Have you lived anywhere else, or has it been Miami forever?
No, I did live other places. I lived in Orlando and Naples as a kid, though.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, I moved to Texas for a little bit, for like 5 years, 6 years, so I could like gain more opportunity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I had to come back to Florida.
Listen, that's the mission that I'm on now. Honestly, like I love it here in Atlanta, but I'm on my mission to get back to Florida because I've been here since 2013, so 12 years already, and I never intended on being here this long, but here I am. Yeah. But all my family's back home. I have nobody here. It's literally just me, so it's like I eventually want to make it back home. Plus, Florida's vibe, man. Florida is a vibe.
Florida is a vibe.
100%, man. Let's talk about your name. Carries deep meaning. It's from Haitian Creole. Power, voice, and king. Let's talk about that a little bit because I feel like when you become a music artist and you create your name, it has to have some true meaning behind it. Yeah. Tell us the story behind it.
Well, one day it came to me, my mom would talk to me and tell me what my actual name means. And so one day, after putting all of basically the idea of where my mom them came from, when they came up with my name, and also the power behind my music. What it does is it influences others to be their best selves, to feel good and to feel motivated and things like that. So that's the power part. Then the voice part. For the things that people might not want to say, I might say them for you. You could sing along and we could just do it together. But other than that, I'm also like a voice that you might want to hear when it comes down to feeling like someone can relate to you.
Yeah.
Relate to whatever you might be going through and things of that nature. And the king part, as an Aboriginal man, we are born kings.
Yes.
Self-explanatory, that part.
I love that, man. It really has a deep, true meaning to it. It's not just something you came up with off of a whim. It has real meaning to it. A lot of artists, y'all need to think about some of your names before you come up with them. Because some of their names be like, has zero meaning to them. It was just something they came up with off of a whim.
I think they be trying to appeal to what people like, basically.
Stop being people pleasers. It'll stress you out. I used to be a people pleaser.
That is true. That is true.
Absolutely. So do you ever struggle with that, or is it something you're confident walking in like with who you are and not worrying about what other people think?
I'm confident in myself, but I do know like when it comes down to like my elders, like in my family and stuff like that, sometimes I might dim certain things down, or I might not let them see too much. But
understood.
But besides that, one of the best parts about my job is the fact that I'm myself.
Absolutely. 100% because everybody else is taken.
Yeah.
We have to be ourselves unapologetically, right?
I like that.
Right. Like I can't be you, can't be me. You know, we can spin off of each other's energy and feed off of that and maybe get ideas from each other. But essentially at the end of the day, we're all our own person. Were you brought up in a household that made you stand on business, or was there some nurturing that went on along with that?
Both.
I love that. Shout out to your mom.
Yeah, she's cool.
Shout out to your mom. What's your mom's name?
Elizabeth.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
For sure.
Yes, that is dope. I always like to ask that question because I raised my son the same way. Just, you got to be tough, but you also have that nurturing side too. That's important. That's a good balance, right? Coming into your adulthood, how do you feel like having that balance has helped you?
Well, I feel like what I realized is that I might somehow come off as being more ahead than the people that be next to me.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people be lacking discipline, and because of little stuff like that, I really be appreciating some of the come up.
Yeah.
And but besides that, I feel like as a daddy, because I'm a daddy too, it definitely, I already had that built in. Like I didn't have to go through too much with them seeing me do too much nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I already done did all of that. So yeah.
Okay, so you're a dad.
Yeah.
Boy, girl, one of each.
3 kings.
3 kings. Okay. What is their age range, if you don't mind sharing?
10, 7, and 5.
That's a beautiful little span right there. Not too close, not too far. I love that. Your 10-year-old, your firstborn. How did it change your life becoming a father?
Because he made me, it's like I was already kind of like driven to be about my business.
Yeah.
But having him definitely amplified that even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made me see much more and made me see things a little different. Made me have more things to be patient for. You know,
it'll definitely teach you patience, especially you got 3 of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like too, it teaches us as adults to be more proactive rather than reactive. Don't act off of emotion. Think about it, because what I do in this split second could change me and my child's life forever. So that's beautiful though.
Thank you.
Does your 10-year-old involved in like any sports? Is he into any of that stuff yet, or?
Right now, not exactly yet.
He's still kind of young.
Yeah, he's still kind of young, but he definitely talk about it. He really loves soccer.
Okay.
And then he sometimes talk about football, but I think he's more into football now. Yeah. But he still likes soccer.
I feel like at that age, because I started my son at 10, I remember specifically because he was in 5th grade, he started playing baseball. And I feel like soccer and baseball are good starting points, and then transitioning into whether it's basketball. My son was football as well. He never played basketball. He ran track, mixed martial arts, he wrestled, he did it all. You're setting him up the right way because it teaches him discipline, teaches him how to be a team player. So when he's ready, go for it.
I definitely want him in martial arts.
Because he knows how to protect himself without pulling out a gun.
Exactly.
It's what these idiots today, they're so, we need it for protection, but that's exactly what it's intended for. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go off, but it irritates my soul that a lot of these people out here just be quick to pull out a gun and shoot someone for no reason. It's insane to me.
Yeah, a lot of things could be talked about.
A lot of things could be talked about. Is this, let's briefly talk about that then, if you don't mind.
Oh my.
In Miami, is it fairly rough out there right now? I haven't been in a long time.
It depends. It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
But more than likely, if you were a decent individual, Miami is like, it could be your home. Yeah. And it could feel like home. You know. Of course you got snakes everywhere. But,
of course. You know. Miami is a vibe, man. When I was living in Florida, I used to go to Miami often. Me and my homegirls, boy, we would go to Miami and we would be up all night.
What y'all be doing?
Like, I remember we stayed one year. This was years and years and years ago. We stayed at the Clevelander. I don't even know if it still exists. Is the Clevelander still a hotel out there? Right on the strip, like on the beach?
Probably, yeah.
I remember we stayed there and we just partied all night, drinking. I don't even drink no more. I gave that up because as you get to my age, you can't bounce back from it no more. But we would be up all night drinking, smoking, hanging out on the beach, man. Living life as you should when you're in your 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm in my 50s. I'm an OG, y'all. I don't go out anymore. Like, I be tired.
You be getting in the water at night?
I did back then. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was a vibe, man. That's what I miss about Florida is being, especially at night, because the water still be warm during the summertime.
Mm-hmm. It's like, but I don't know why today, it's like I did that when I was young, but today I wouldn't go in the water.
Me neither. Me either.
Yeah.
Me either. Back then, I feel like when we young, we fearless.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't think about it.
Nah, now I'm God-fearing, so it's like a lot of things I fear.
Yeah.
As we should.
Yeah.
I don't walk around necessarily fearful, if that makes sense, because that's not how you want to live life, but I'm mindful.
Mindful is exactly what you meant.
Yeah. Keeping your head a little bit on a swivel, especially as a woman, you got to be mindful of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So you describe your music as more than just entertainment. It's a movement. And I feel like that is so important because it's bigger than just entertainment. What's the driving force behind the movement?
The driving force behind the music and the movement is knowing that this is my purpose. This is what I was made to do. So I was made to electrify people on a musical scale with rhythm and flow.
Yeah.
And from there, other things will take place. But yeah, that is definitely one of the primary driving forces.
I love it. Have you ever thought about doing voiceover work?
Yes.
You got that. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ooh.
it's that late night.
Ooh.
You got that late night kind of voice.
It's that late night vibe.
Yes, like you could do a late night radio show and bring them in. Like, you know, late night they be having playing the sexy slow jams.
Yeah.
Hey, let me hear you introduce a song real quick.
Well, ladies, get ready. Get in bed and get under your comforters and get ready. We are about to play some slow jams. Don't be scared to touch yourself.
It's getting really hot and wet in here.
So you know it.
That is hilarious. But nah, for real, I feel like you have a great voice.
Thank you.
Get into doing voiceovers, like whether it be for film or get into maybe podcasting, radio or something.
Yeah, I'm going to do something.
Could be another calling for you.
That'll be good.
Man, y'all gonna hear him on the airwaves soon.
Absolutely.
Does film interest you at all, like getting into acting and stuff?
Yes.
Have you done it before?
No. But like playing around with friends, playing around with the camera, yeah.
Yeah.
But not actually. Yeah.
So that's something we could potentially anticipate from you as well.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about Extraordinary. What inspired it? Like, and what message were you hoping that people get from it when they listen to it? Because oftentimes we may hear a song and we take it one way, but it was intended something different, if that makes sense. What inspired it, and how do you intend for people to perceive it or receive it when they listen to it?
My settings and the struggles that people face as a mass of people, individual as well. Especially when everybody be moving like they by themselves, or they gotta do it or prefer to do it by themselves.
Yeah.
That song is intended to make you feel the piece inside you that's missing for you to actually take the steps you want to take and do what you want to do. It is to remind everyone that they are extraordinary type thing. So, yeah. Does that answer your question?
It does. And I actually want to dive in just slightly deeper on that. For anybody out there who maybe is struggling with knowing that they're extraordinary, knowing that they can do great things, what advice would you offer them?
I would say keep going.
Yeah.
I would say that people's opinion are like fluid. They will change based on what your progressions are. So in the beginning, they didn't believe in you. They talk shit. But when it works, when you make it, then they're like, oh, I knew he would do it. Or, oh, man, that was real nice what he doing. So I would say just keep going. You know, don't let distractions or things that might make you feel down or make you feel compressed to keep you down. Keep moving.
Once you can adapt to that in your life, you'll be in the best space of your life, the best season of your life. Not giving a damn what other people think. What people think about me is not my business. It is not my business.
Yep.
We can't please everybody. I used to be a people pleaser and I was stressed out. Now that I have boundaries, it's cleared some people out of my life, and that's cool because we got to stand our ground. We got to stand for something or fall for anything.
Fall for anything. You know, some people just talk shit or talk down on what you're doing because they fear. You know what I'm saying? They would not do it because they too scared or they don't have the confidence in themselves. So a lot of times when they talking on you, it's almost like they trying to project what they feel about themselves onto you. So we can't let that faze us.
That is the biggest facts ever. It's always the people with the least amount of emotion who have the most to say because they're unhappy within themselves. Misery loves company, as they say. So whatever they're not finding in themselves, they're going to try to project it on you to bring you down to where they're at. It's insane.
True.
We don't feed into that stuff though. At all, because we'll end up being miserable like them. Misery loves company.
Okay.
You mentioned perseverance and authenticity as key values. I couldn't agree more. How do those translate into like your lyrics and your sounds of your music?
Because my music is different. Like, I'm not following trends. I'm not following slangs. I'm not following anything but the art and the people who do it so skillful that they motivate and inspire me. So besides that, I'm taking notes from things like that, and I'm piecing them all together, you know, and deliver a solid body of work. I also am serious about putting out music that's forever. You see what I'm saying? Timeless, exactly. So, yeah.
Out of all the songs that you have released, just kind of skim through your catalog real quick. Which one of them is the most personal song for you? Maybe you wrote it on an emotional ass day. And why is it so personal for you?
I would say Good Man.
Okay, that's just the name sounds personal.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Because I felt like it was like I was going through a transition in my life from being a people pleaser to being who I'm supposed to be. Yeah. So people would often, what I came to realize was that people would often mistake a good man for what they perceive to be good. Or a good man for them would be a person that would not take the steps to make changes or to bring about family wealth. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
People are frozen. People are scared to move. People are tired of their day-to-day.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
No, you are absolutely right. And a lot of it comes from some of the older generation. It took me forever to get my dad on board with using online banking. And, you know, because like some people be so stuck in their ways. And there's younger people like that too. But people are afraid to try new things because maybe they're afraid of failing or it's not going to work. But how do we know until we try?
Afraid of failing. They're afraid of people judging them. They're
afraid of people. And it goes back to what we were saying. That's why someone's so quick to pull out a gun and shoot someone, because they're afraid of maybe getting filmed and being put on social media that they got beat up. Who the F cares? You live to see another day.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, like Pop said in Friday, you win some, you lose some, but you live to see, or you fight. What does he say? You live to see another day.
Yeah.
It's the facts, man.
Yeah.
Any youngins out there who are astray right now, and I don't knock nobody for what they do, so don't come for me, but I feel like there's a way out. If somebody's lost in the sauce, they in the streets heavy, what would you say to them? Any advice that you could offer them to maybe try to find their way up out of that lifestyle before it's too late?
I would say, number one, get in tune with the Almighty. You know, that is first. And then I would say, click up with a considerable what's the group? Millionaire Mindset Group.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A considerable team who is like-minded like you, who would do the things that you guys would plan,
Yes.
right? And you want to start to cultivate something different on a different side of the fence. I ain't perfect neither.
No, none of us are.
I'm just saying this based on experience. I'm saying this based on what I understood. See, I was in the streets too.
Yeah.
And then I started to realize how much I can't actually trust anyone in there. So a lot of times, like, what I realized is that the way the OGs was, that's not how the dudes that was my age or younger was. Like, they would tell on you. They will rob you, and you just worked with them.
Yeah.
So it's like, things like that made me understand, like, the things that I was prepared to do wasn't actually worth it for small things like that. So I was just like, let me let that go. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Then I got into being a mechanic, doing other things. I was a mechanic for like a year. And then I got my CDL.
Okay.
Did that for like 6 years. And to the point where one day I had an epiphany that if I'm not doing this, then nothing else actually matters.
Wow. That is absolutely facts, because one wrong decision, again, we're human. We're perfectly imperfect. We have all done stuff in our life that could have landed us in incarceration or maybe even 6 feet under. Mm-hmm. I've definitely done some stuff that I could have went to jail for. I just didn't get caught. Mm-hmm. We've all had, none of us are perfect, but it comes to a point in our life where we know right from wrong. Or at least we should.
We should. And
we got to start making them right decisions, because them wrong decisions. And I don't want to see our youth end up either incarcerated or dead. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. Too many people are dying and losing their life at a young age, and it's just not right.
Exactly.
It is just not right. And you got 3 kings. Mm-hmm. So it's up to you as their father, their dad, their role model, their hero, to show them the right way. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Once you try to build something on the other side of the fence, you'll kind of find things that more so gravitate towards your vibe.
Absolutely.
And you'll like it. You'll find love in not looking over your shoulder.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier. I'm mindful, but I don't want to have to walk around constantly in fear.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're doing a lot of wrong things out here, you're going to have to walk around in fear, whether you got ops or the damn feds are trying to come get you.
Exactly.
That is not living life.
Exactly.
So you built your brand using affirmations and quotes from your own lyrics.
Yes.
What inspired that idea?
Well, I believe what inspired that idea is basically I wanted people to feel like they walking in that power. Like when you wearing, I'm real conscious about things that I wear or things that I might say, things that I put in music. So it's certain ways I won't speak. I might not say, I swear to God, I don't say things like that.
Yeah.
But the things that I do say is I try to be intentional about what I'm actually manifesting. So I felt like others could use that, others could appreciate that, love that, and like-minded people would love to be a part of that. So I felt like I should take pieces of my lyrics and put them in my clothing and basically share with people what means the most to me.
I love that idea.
I appreciate it.
Because it makes your supporters and your fans, or whatever you call them, some people have a name for their fan base.
My champs.
Yeah, exactly.
My champs. Yeah.
Do that one more time.
That's my champs.
Yeah. Because you have a community of people and they want to feel like they're a part of your journey.
Yeah.
And what better way to do it, maybe through wearing some merch that has a positive affirmation, something that came from your music. Do you typically start your day like that, waking up and speaking these positive affirmations of how your day's going to go?
Yes.
So important.
Significant.
Makes a big difference.
Yes. The way you speak really matters. It matters for real. People might not realize it, but once you take the time to get in tune with yourself, meditation, grounding, and things like that, you'll see things a little different, and what you eating and stuff like that. This is our temple. We got one shot at this. Mm-hmm. We are only here one time. We have to be mindful of what we put in our body. Mm-hmm. That's why I quit drinking liquor, because it
is toxic to every cell in our body. And I'm not knocking anybody who does, because I drank for a very long time. But as I started getting a little more seasoned, I'm not old, I realize it's so important of what we should and should not be putting into our body. I take supplements now. I go to the gym often. You know, I don't drink alcohol anymore. You know, we have to be mindful of that. And it's the same thing. What we think, what we speak can come to fruition. So we have to be mindful. The tongue is powerful.
I concur.
Man, absolutely. Where'd you get all your wisdom from?
Oh, just the experience.
Yeah.
And watching others, like certain things I ain't go through because I watched others. When I was a youngin', I always had older friends. Like I was 16 and my friends was 30. You know, I was like...
Sounds like me. They was sneaking me in the clubs.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like... And it was because they appreciated my maturity. It was like, it wasn't like these were older men doing stupid stuff. They would be on some... talking about the things that I like to talk about, which was money. I like to talk about, you know, building something. I like to talk about, well, I loved my friends. Like as a kid, I always loved my dogs. I always slide for my dogs. So stuff like that.
And I think it's important that we tell them that too. It is not weird or crazy for a man to tell another man that he loves him.
True that.
And just like I had a guest here with me probably 2 weeks ago, and he literally just broke down and started crying because, you know, he's just going through stuff. And I was like, it is okay. It don't make you less of a man. It makes you, to me, it makes you more of a man because you got to let it out. I
tell all my friends who's my real friends, I love you, boy. For real. Like, for real, because like I understand the value of the unity. So it's like all of the friends who really showed me that, who really showed me they was down for me, who really showed me they was there for me, like, for sure, I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no problem to say that, uplifting my friends and things like that, yeah. Absolutely, because you don't want to, what if they happen to leave this earth and you didn't get a chance to tell them that? For real. You're going to beat yourself up forever. For real. If you love someone, tell them. And it doesn't mean it's got to be your spouse. It could be one of your homies. That loyalty is there. Yeah. I love you. There's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, if they leave this earth, you don't want to beat yourself up that you didn't get a chance to say that to them. Exactly. You know, because once they're gone, it's final. Exactly. So one topic that's important for you is the challenges of the come up. And I feel like we all endure that. What's been one of the biggest like hurdles that you had to overcome so far in your music career? One of the hurdles I had to overcome was not letting what people did or say compromise my plans. Like, being in this business, you realize a lot of people don't have the intentions you have, right? So I'm the type of nigga who come automatically to do clean business, right? Because if I want to do business with you, I value something that you do. And if I don't want to actually do business with you, I'll pay you a one-time fee and tell you that. Like, I'm not going to try to play you. You see what I'm saying? I love that. So it's like, but others are not like that. And one thing you got to realize is that you probably can't handle things in a rage type of manner. You got to be all strategic all the time. You know what I'm saying? So staying in line while you make it to the top, because things can distract you or deter you and make you fall or do something crazy. You know, that's important, and that's something that I had to learn on the come up. You have integrity. Yes. A lot of it. And you're absolutely right. There's so many distractions out here. Yeah. As a male artist, women, money, jewelry, fame, clout. There's so many distractions out here. You have to keep that laser focus, and it can be difficult. It can definitely be difficult. So how do you balance like being, we'll say, having that humility, but also confidence at the same time? Because I feel like people want to see some vulnerability from you. That's kind of where that humility comes in, but you also got to pop your ish and be confident. What does that balance look like for you? Shoot, what I realize is that a lot of people, it's like they like that as long as it's not towards them, right? But in my confidence, besides me delivering it in my music and just my natural me, like if I'm talking to someone, like I might not always sound apologetic or like I'm asking permission. I might tell you something. I am delivering a message, or I'm conveying something that I thought. So it's like, if we need to do something, we need to do it. And sometimes people might take that and make it seem like I'm talking down on them, or, you know, certain things. Besides that, sometimes, I always made it my business to let people know that I appreciate them. I appreciate what they do for me, or what they're doing with me. But, you know, I definitely probably do that double time, you know, because sometimes being who I am, people think I'm arrogant. You know, for real.
I'm laughing because I get that too.
Like,
people say I'm mean. Yeah. I hear it all.
Yeah, like you might literally just, you are a strong character. You know where you're going. You know what you are supposed to be doing. You might walk into a room or a building and your objective is clear. Everybody else might be lingering around and vibing, but your objective is clear. And the way you come across makes people think, oh, why they like so stern or so confident, or, you know, you need to be more humble.
You have to stand on business. Mm-hmm. Period, point blank. It's funny because I had an artist here recently, and I'm very particular about how I run my business, only because I've been doing this for 15 years and I've had some weird experiences of people. So now I'm mindful. I'm like, please don't bring a big crowd of people, because it becomes a distraction. If you had 30 dudes sitting over here, it's going to be a distraction for you and I, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm particular about people being on time because I have a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, be mindful that I had one artist tell me, he's like, man, you got so many rules. I didn't know if I wanted to come. And I was like, I don't do it to try to be stern. It's because of other artists have ruined it. They came in here 30 minutes late. They brought 50 people with them. I don't do all that. We got to stand on business. If someone don't like it, they don't need to be a part of what you got going on.
All of this, like everything that you said that make you run it how you run it today, are things that were meant to happen, because the professionality that you brought to it just became more consolidated. Like, exactly. You know, so it's like, people need to understand you need to be professional. You need to be on point and on time, and not looking crazy, and, you know, not bringing the wrong crowd to the wrong place and things like that.
Right, because oftentimes the crazy situations you end up, it's not because of you, it's because of your partner that's with you, or your partner's partner that's with you. Yeah. Be mindful, and I feel like, as they say, it gets lonely at the top, because as we get older, our circle gets a whole lot smaller. Yeah. What's one lyric from Extraordinary that best represents who you are as an artist?
I had to turn into a sniper on the writer's block. For the right point of view, I take my shot. I should just be, I ain't kicking shit to flies. They like that bullshit, and I'm on that bullseye. You see me?
Boom, that was hard.
Thank you.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Any plans on putting a project together?
Yes, I'm working on the actual album as we speak. But I be wanting to do like those mixtapes. Yeah. That Lil Wayne be on when I was young and stuff like that.
Yeah, Wayne was the GOAT with that.
And that was that guy. You know, so, yeah.
It still is. Excuse me. He is.
He still is. See, dudes like that is who inspired me and things like that. So, but yeah, as far as that, the album is definitely being worked on. But I want to do one of those mixtapes. Just like, I want to do it with DJ Alamo.
That's so ironic, because my first guest that was here, that's how I met him, was through DJ Alamo.
Oh shit, yeah.
Shout out to Alamo, man. That's my homie.
That's that man.
That's that guy. Yes, yeah. That's funny. It was 100 Miles, the artist that I had here. I'm not sure if he's from Jersey, but he came to me through Alamo because he interviewed with me years back. So shout out to Alamo, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
So I gotta ask you this. By the time they see this, it'll be a couple days from now. But tonight we got the Cash Money versus No Limit. I'm sorry, I'm thinking Master P. Have you ever watched the Versus show before? Yeah. So tonight is Cash Money versus No Limit.
Okay.
Who do you got on that? I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman. It's a tough one, ain't it?
Yeah, it is a tough one.
Because they all are everything that came from both camps.
Exactly. And they are like, both camps are great representations of like a lot of today and like what a lot of people, you know, want to be and things like that. So, yeah.
So no final answer on that one?
No final answer. I'm going to contemplate.
I got you, most definitely. Let me ask you this. You've been doing a lot in your life. You're a father. You're a music artist. You're a businessman. You're an entrepreneur. We're getting into acting. What legacy do you want to leave behind through your music?
Strength and power. Empowering others to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
Thus changing the world, making it a better place.
I love
making your surroundings and, friends better,
Absolutely.
And for my kids, I would like to leave for them to understand, like, they can be whoever, they choose. As long as they work hard enough, they can accomplish it. I never want them to feel like people could tell them they can't accomplish something because it's too far-fetched, it's too big of a dream and things like that. You could be anything you aspire to be. And I want that to come from an energy I give them, I leave for them and stuff like that.
I love that. Yeah, because your 3 kings are your legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. Do you have any shows coming up that we can anticipate? Any performances, shows, appearance, anything like that?
Yeah, I actually got a show today, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a couple more shows in Atlanta. And I'm going to do some shows in Texas, too. And I'm going to do some shows in Cali for a show.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Are you a smoker?
Yes,
I know that's right. Well, hey, you say Cali, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's that good stuff right there. Yeah. Most definitely. For people that want to keep up with your journey, where can they follow you?
They can follow me on IG, TikTok, Facebook, even Twitter, or X if you call it. But PouVWA Officiel, PouVWA Officiel on everything.
Spell it.
PouVWA Officiel. Officiel.
Because people will be like, hold on. I'm going to have it on the video, but still, I like to have you spell it out. Most definitely.
I do that.
Who do you want to give thanks to for loving you and supporting you through your journey?
First, I want to give thanks to Yah, because the Almighty is like one of the first beings I could say, through thick and thin, is always there. That's something I came to realize.
Yeah.
But besides that, I want to give love to my team, and thanks to my team, I want to give love to my mom. I want to give love to my pops. I want to give love to my homies who really believe in me and told me all the time that they believed in me. Because I needed that a few times. I might be forgetting a few people, but to everyone who knows I told you I love you before, I'm for real. And I want to give thanks to you for being there. And if you know you with me on what I do, like, you support, you there, you come out, the whole 9 yards, I give thanks to you, because all that matters to me. And I ain't never gonna forget it.
I love that. I got one last question for you, though. Where are we at?
Industry's most wanted.
The big one. Tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes me the industry's most wanted?
And look at this camera and say it with that intention. And I'm gonna adjust this mic just a little bit. There we go.
What they want in the industry is authenticity. Someone who's able to tell stories, someone who's able to articulate probably cultural differences, cultural significance and abuses or whatever have you. And someone who ain't afraid to speak for us, who ain't afraid to rap for us, and someone who is not trying to follow the next man. So what you can get from me is originality every time, and someone who is here forever, because my music is timeless. That's what I'm on.
After dark.
Yes.
Listen, I love this conversation. You are such a vibe, and
Thank you.
I'm going to highly anticipate you becoming a voice acting, radio personality. Like, you don't let that go to the wayside. Utilize that voice for more than just doing music.
Thank you.
That voice is an instrument. Utilize it.
Thank you.
Of course. I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you having me for sure.
100%.
Hey. Thank you. And God is good. You heard me?
All the time. We out of here, y'all.
Yes.
They like that bullshit, and we on that bullseye. You dig?